Hey guys, how you doing? Okay, we've got some more Starfield content to take a look at. So Bethesda has released three short videos. I've watched them. I've watched them several times, and I thought we'd go through them together and see what we can notice, what we can some can glean. I did some kind of scrubbed the internet for any information I could get on this stuff, and so I think the smart way to start in our analysis is to read what Bethesda posted. So, two neon street rats, Ada and Harper, are partners in crime, eking out a living, stealing from wealthy partygoers that come to Pleasure City. When Ada is forced into a moral dilemma, she quickly catches the attention of the all-seeing Ryujin Industries, bringing her an exciting new opportunity. But at what cost? Yeah? Let's watch a little bit and see what we get. Here's the star map, the settled system. So I think these are going to be your core planets that you're going to be pushing through with the main story. I think. The hand that feeds. So Neon, Voli Alpha, in this star system Voli. And so you can see this is an ocean world. And I think, I read some speculation online, I don't know how true it is, but it makes sense to me that this was a fishing world initially. And that's going to play into our, the Ryokan, or Ryujin. Now this right here is a clue. You look at this shot. This is so cyberpunk, right? I mean, this is so evocative of that setting, and we know from the description that these are neon street kids, street rats, whatever. So this is cyberpunk, you know. And these are cyberpunk street kids. The ocean planet Pleasure City. So I guess fishing is no longer the main location. Now it's a party town. Get them teaming up to steal. It's very anime, isn't it? Seems to me. They're stealing a lot. And now they bought a gun. Now this is the symbol of... Let me see here. I want to get this right. That's the symbol of Ryujin Industries. So this is a megacorp, right? So this is kind of like what we saw in Cyberpunk 2077. My understanding is this goes back into the Cyberpunk tabletop game, which goes into Traveler, which evidently preceded the Cyberpunk tabletop game. So these are big megacorps. They're generally considered evil. You know, go figure. You know, so she sees this and she has a longing for the life of privilege and status that the corporations have and maintain and dominate, whereby the non-corporate citizens, the street rats, the lower levels of society struggle and live hand to mouth. This is a common theme in Cyberpunk 2077, and I guess Starfield is going to hit that theme. Parts of this are going to be cyberpunk, which I think is a good thing. I think it's great. Oh, and so supposedly, Ryujin here, this megacorp, they specialize in, there is a type of fish that its scales have a hallucinogenic or narcotic drug in them, and Ryujin controls access to this narcotic derived from these fish scales, which is why this planet has become the pleasure, which is one of the reasons why this planet has become a pleasure planet and not so much a fishing planet anymore. So they hear a shot. See, at first I thought he had accidentally fired it. He had an accidental discharge, but here we have some type of shootout. Everyone's dead except for this guy. He wants the dossier. This is Ryujin. She intervenes. Now see, I think it would have been much more cyberpunk if she'd shot him, right? Not just winged his shoulder like that. I'm really surprised that Bethesda didn't go for a darker, edgier result here. And it would have made her character even more interesting if she had accidentally wounded or killed her longtime friend on the street. He's all mad. So now she strikes a deal with the corporate, and now she joins Ryujin. Kind of reminds me of Osaka from Cyberpunk 2077. So I guess now I kind of wonder because okay, if you take a look at so we know these are neon street rats. That's a trait. Let me see here, show you. Where did it go? See if you can see this. I don't know if you remember this from the first video, but here's our traits. And neon street rat is a trait. Now in the next two videos, I think we're going to have a harder time correlating a trait with the other two videos, but at least in this one, it's clear that this video was made to highlight this trait, neon street rat. And if you'll remember from Fallout 4, we had all the special videos that would start up whenever you first started the game. You would get one for strength, one for perception, endurance, yada yada yada. I wonder if they're making these in the same vein as those special videos from Fallout 4. But I have a hard time figuring out what the other two videos correlate with trait-wise, because not all of these traits get highlighted in the video, so we don't know what terra firma means. You know, we don't know exactly. I mean, terra firma, obviously terra is in the name, terra firma meaning, you know, the surface of Earth, terra firma. So it's got something to do with being from Earth or something to do with Earth. And United Colonies native, that's someone who's a native from the UC. So in one of the other videos, the guy is clearly a UC citizen. Maybe that's what they're highlighting. I'm not sure. But I think what is certain is they are highlighting the cyberpunk content and the role these mega corporations play in that part of the game. And that's really cool. I think this is great. I don't know what else to say about this video. I like it. I think it's interesting that they have a narrative product with no dialogue. It gets the job done, you know. It's very creative. It's very interesting, and I look forward to watching the other videos. Okay, guys, that's about all I have to say. If you think I missed anything or if you have anything to add, just throw it down in the comments. We can talk about it. Because at this point, for me, this is all the fun I can have for Starfield because I can't play it. All I can do is talk about it and speculate about it, which is, it's fun. You know, it's not as much fun as playing it. But okay, man, like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.